Once every 2 years, the best speed golfers in the world compete for the title of world champion. It's the Speedgolf World Championships, baby.
Humidity's killing you.
Speed golf, baby! Let's go!
Speed golf, baby. Let's go. I'm Adam Lorton, and you're watching the Speedgolf World Championships presented by Keough Golf. This is the final part, the back nine on Sunday, and you're watching history in the making. More on that in a second. First, I'd like to welcome back one of the most popular speed golf co-commentators in our short history, Lauren Cupp. Welcome back.
Thanks so much. How you doing, Adam?
I am doing amazing. Lauren, you competed in this event as well. You were looking to defend your world #1 ranking. Now, that's the next video we'll be publishing on Speed Golf, baby. So for the viewers who don't know the results or who have forgotten, I'm just going to go ahead and put up a little spoiler block right here. Because right now we're talking about the Open division, and I feel like I'm watching the 1997 Masters all over again.
This is exciting stuff, Adam. I'm excited to see it.
So with the most competitive field of speed golfers ever assembled, we are watching domination. After 27 holes of competition, Jamie Reid leads by 11. For every hole he plays, he's gaining an average of 24 seconds. That's almost half a minute, half a stroke on the best speed golfers in the world. He is truly on another level. So when you watch Jamie specifically, Lauren, what do you see?
Boy, he is so fast. I've watched some quick speed golfers, but I've only seen him play a hole or two, but he is on another level quick.
Absolutely. So here's the plan for the broadcast. We're going to marvel at Jamie Reid. We're going to talk about how the game is forever changed thanks to this performance. And then, to keep it interesting, we're going to monitor the race for the rest of the podium. So with 9 holes to play, there's only a 5-minute gap between 2nd and 6th place. And if we know anything about the back 9 on Sunday at a speed golf tournament, there are going to be tired legs and ragged emotions affecting these players. Lauren, you've been there. Talk to our viewers about what happens late in the second round and what they should expect from these athletes who are pushing themselves to their absolute limits.
Yeah, absolutely, Adam. It's a really quick turnaround. You feel like you barely got finished playing the first round before you tee it up for round 2. It also, as you'll see there, was really hot that day. So that's going to be a factor as well.
Yes. All right. We're just about to head over to the 10th tee to start Jamie Reid's 45-minute coronation ceremony. But first, let's do lightning introductions of our featured speed golfers. Sitting in second, it's Motoharu Kitamura, the 2020 Japanese speed golf champion. He's looking very in control, having shot even par 36 in 24 minutes and 26 seconds. My favorite thing about Kitamura's game is his confidence with a wedge in his hands. Rob Hogan, the Irish, British, French, and US Speed Golf Open champ, sits in third. He started the final round in 6th, but you can tell he's very comfortable on the front 9 of this Slammer and Squire golf course.
And Rob is coming off of a very, very hot streak, if I recall, overseas.
That's right. 4 giant tournaments in a row. And on the front 9 here at Slammer and Squire, 37 on Saturday, 38 on Sunday in 22 minutes and 9 seconds. Now, he faded down the stretch in round 1. If he can maintain his composure on the back 9, the Irishman will be headed home with bronze or potentially even silver. In 4th place, trailing Hogan by only 11 seconds, it's Mr. High Energy, Andreas Finn from Sweden. You want to know a great way to shoot a low speed golf score? Just birdie both of the par 3s. So Andreas makes the turn even par on the day, 24 minutes, 21 seconds. And completing the top 5, it's Jamie Reid's New Zealand teammate, Robin Smith. The cameras may have added a few strokes to his golf game because he carded an uncharacteristically high 6 over par 42 on the front 9. He's just 45 seconds behind Andreas Finn and 3.5 minutes behind Kitamura in 2nd place. Plenty of time for the mustachioed Kiwi to settle down and make a move. And rounding out our coverage, it's 2018 world champ Mikko Rantanen from Finland. Most expressive eyebrows in the game. Mikko relies on the golf game, and it's keeping him in contention. He was even on the front 9, if you don't count that double bogey on the very first hole. That puts him +2 on the day in 27 minutes. His ball striking is outstanding. His distance control is among the best here. He could shoot 33 on this back 9.
Mikko could definitely get hot here with the golf game.
Absolutely. Speedgolf World Championships, back 9 on Sunday. Let's go. Tenth hole, generous, wide fairway, slightly elevated green. These players will be looking to make a 4 here.
I'm actually surprised to see him use his driver there. It's a pretty short hole with a lot of trouble.
Looks like it left him the comfortable number. Anytime you see trees on the left side for Jamie, that is a potential trouble for him because he loves to play that big cut. But a nice soft wedge shot there leaves him on the front of the green. Birdie look here on the 10th.
Look at that. Nice. Look at that. What a start.
Doesn't that just make it easy? 2 under par in the last 5 holes. And
wow, that is so impressive.
Yes, let the coronation begin, Lauren.
They like that one.
All right. Motoharu getting some encouragement from his countrymen and women there. Right in the center of the fairway here, wedge in hand. Like I said, wedge play, my favorite part of his game. And that's going to be a birdie look here. Kitamura, unlike some of the other players, does not wear a hook on the belt, the C hook, as of course we affectionately call it, in honor of Wes Cupp. He does the one-hand putt. Very confident with the one-hand putt, and my gosh, that's just a pretty good leave from that distance.
It is. That is so tough to get the speed down, at least for me, with just doing it one-handed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't do it at all. All right, easy 4 for Kitamura. And the big bearded Irishman, Rob Hogan, on the tee.
21-41 is your split. 21-41.
Sounds pretty good. 21-41. Wow.
That is fast. Very fast.
And this course, as I'm sure you'll see, has some pretty lengthy runs in between some holes.
Nice.
Birdie for Hogan, and he is off to a hot start as well. 1:37 on that 10th hole.
What a putt.
And to your point about long transitions between golf holes, I feel like especially on the second day of a tournament at a long run golf course, I feel like I've just played a game of tackle football. The whole body is hurting. And I know these guys are in excellent shape, but that's got to be a factor coming into this final 9.
Oh, absolutely. Adding a mile is not what you're looking for on day 2, especially in the Florida heat.
And I think you'll hear Robin Smith comment specifically about the humidity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually know. What is the weather in Taranaki? What's the climate? Somebody who knows New Zealand, leave us a comment and tell us. Nice lag putt from Andreas Finn there. Easy 4. And these featured speed golfers are making quick work of this 10th hole. Robin Smith.
They are. And look at all these guys putting with a wedge.
It is incredible. Now, Robin Smith, he putts with a Scotty Cameron. He's a bit more traditional that way. He had a case of the lefts to begin this round. And I believe by now he's got it straightened out. I see him running down the left center of the fairway. I think he liked that one just fine. Wedge in hand. You see him rolling it. It was played up because it was rainy. Am I correct?
Yes, I think we had a rainy morning, if I recall.
Mm-hmm. Now you'll notice that Rob Hogan seems to be playing in the sun while everyone else is playing on a rainy afternoon. That's because Rob Hogan had a flight to catch and he played before everyone else. But you're going to see you're going to see the remainder of the featured speed golfers. Oh, ran it right by. Like you said, Lauren, tough to gauge the speed on these greens sometimes. But everyone else played in the late afternoon here, and the speed golf fans were treated to a beautiful sunset finish, and we'll do our best with the color grading to show that in the video. All right, 2 3s, 4 4s for the featured speed golfers, and no change to the leaderboard. No change to the top of the leaderboard. Hole 11, par 5, reachable only by the longest hitters. And this green, as I recall, slopes away from the players, so very tough to hold, especially with a longer club. Narrowly missed the tree there. Jamie's off to the left side.
He was watching that one.
He was, and oh wow, left of the cart path. This is an interesting position.
Thankfully, there's a lot of room over there, so I think he just kind of needs to get it back in play here, and he'll be okay.
That's right. Nice fluffy lie there in the rough. Probably took 8-iron over the top, but he's landed himself in a bunker here, and that is a pretty high lip. This is going to be a challenge to get close to the green.
Oof.
Oof. Not the sound you're looking for.
No.
Smooth move with the rake, and Jamie now hitting his 4th. As Jason Hawkins said, pretty sure he sleeps with that wedge, and his distance control has been spot on. Now, par putt here.
That's a great recovery shot right there.
Yes, par putt from about 14 feet. Not his best effort, and he will really, really want to sink this one.
Great.
Oh, confident stroke there. Gets it in for a bogey. Not his ideal outcome, but he has an insurmountable lead at this point.
Right. And I think that's got to be his game plan right now, is just to keep it to pars and bogeys, not make any big numbers.
Exactly right. And thanks to his physical fitness level, he can take it easy on himself, which still looks
right.
outrageously fast to the rest of us. All right. Soft hybrid there for Kitamura. Let's see where that leaves him. Played it out to the right side. That means he's going to be going over this bunker, like we said, to a green that slopes away. Came up just a bit short there. We'll be looking to 2-putt this for a par.
Not a bad leave there.
Oh my. All right. Well, after making the 10th hole look easy, we're making the 11th hole look hard. Door is open for Rob Hogan here. Ooh.
He did.
He stood still and watched that one for a minute too.
Luckily, there's a lot more room up there than it looks like from the tee. Although, he might have popped that way up.
Well, not enough, it appears. All right. Taking a drop here. 7-iron in hand. Jason Hawkins on the case.
Here you go.
With the ball below his feet there, that was a difficult one to get a lot of club on. And quite a ways to go here. Looks like he's going to be trying to stretch a sand wedge.
Big swing.
Oh, and he's come up in the exact wrong place, right in that pot bunker.
That's not where you want to be, but Looks like a good recovery.
No, and that contact sounded a little more solid than you would want. Oh, no, I was wrong. Perfect distance control. Now, Kitamura and Jamie Reid both underread this putt and missed it on the low side. Not the case for Hogan. 2 putts for a 7 there, including the penalty stroke.
Finally, someone likes it.
Still left it to the right, although... All right. Now, just like the others, wedge in hand from... This is looking like 130 or so. Probably going to be a full swing for Andreas here. Well, if that was a full swing, it was a nice leisurely one. Found the back of the green. Wedge in hand.
Mm-hmm. This 11th hole is eating our lunch, Adam.
Eating our lunch. All right, Lauren, and it is time to talk Keough Golf Club. All right, our good friend Scott Dawley and the rest of the ISGA members have an important decision in front of them as regards adjustable golf clubs. All right, I finally got my Keough Golf Club in December, and I'm eagerly waiting for the snow to melt. I know you are too, so I can really put the club through its paces. It's clear to me that for the casual speed golfer, an adjustable club is a great option. Super lightweight, just lace up a pair of running shoes and then you get after it. But for tournament play, I would say the decision is not as straightforward. Look, we follow most of the USGA rules today, but if we allow non-USGA equipment, what else might be allowed? And there's a cost issue too. I mean, of course, we just talked about this offline. The most serious speed golfers, we're spending a lot more than $300 a year to play this game. But if an adjustable club is deemed superior, then you're forcing a player to commit a pretty hefty expense just to be competitive. So what are your thoughts on adjustable golf clubs and whether they should be approved for tournament play?
Yeah, well, I think you're right, Adam. It's definitely controversial. I think an adjustable club, as you alluded to, is great for the masses. I think it's fun to go out before dark and play your own version of speed golf with one club in your hand. I would hope that maybe that would get more people into speed golf when they see that they can shoot similar scores to their slow golf game with a few clubs. That being said, my opinion is and always has been that as speed golfers, competitive speed golfers, we should stay as close as we can to the USGA golf rules. I think that's what makes our sport relevant, is that we can play golf, the same game of golf, quickly and shoot good scores. So I think that's what makes us relevant, that we can play the same game in less time. And I think if you allow an adjustable club, you're no longer playing the same game.
And if the USGA allowed adjustable clubs, let's say they said you have to take 6 clubs out of the bag, but you're welcome to play it in a tournament, would you then want it approved for speed golf tournament play?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I think anything that's approved for regular golf could certainly be approved for speed golf. I know that they've tried to pass things like that before and it hasn't. Doesn't mean they won't now.
Near miss for Jamie Reid there. Almost rolls in the birdie putt on hole 12. Tap in 4 there. And we saw him taking another aggressive line right at the trees and fading it perfectly back into the fairway there. Love the way he shapes his shots. And I appreciate your point of view on the adjustable golf club, Lauren. I think that's, like I said, that mirrors what we heard from the professor of speed golf, Chris Hundhausen, and that goes to show what a tough decision the stakeholders have as they approach this for the upcoming year.
No doubt.
And it would be easy for them to punt it and say, will reevaluate in 2024. And I wonder if that's the direction that they will end up going.
Right.
Kitamura for birdie here. This one breaks pretty hard left to right at the end. Oh.
Oof. Yeah, you can see the greens, obviously we're in Florida, are a little grainier than what some of us are used to.
Again.
Oh, great recovery.
And walks it in. Oh, beautifully done.
But at least for me, it took some getting used to.
Yep, like you, I play on these northern bent grass greens. So yeah, when I see grainy Bermuda, it is not my instinct to know where the ball is going.
Right, and unlike regular golf, you don't really have the time to pay attention.
Exactly. Hogan found himself slightly stymied. Is going to play a draw around the corner here, low 7-iron, and left himself in great position right at the front edge of the green.
Oh, that's a great shot.
7-iron bump and run here. Now we know this one goes to the right, but that should leave him with an uphill par putt. Call it 6 feet. Gave it a chance.
Not bad. That's one of the toughest driving holes out there.
Yeah, especially from the position he was in off the tee. Getting away with a 5 in 2 minutes and 6 seconds, I think we would call that acceptable.
Oh, look at that. A little chopped down wood there.
Yep. Now that's Robin Smith, the former competitive field hockey player.
I didn't know that about him.
Yes. As our good friend Jason Hawkins told us, field hockey is a competitive sport for men in New Zealand, and you can see echoes of that in Robin's golf game. Great ball striker.
Yeah. He's certainly
great
a
athlete, great ball striker. And yeah, just looks a little bit like a wrist shot, a hockey wrist shot.
Right.
Par putt here. He would love to see this drop. Oh my goodness! That I was sure that was going in. All right, listen up, speed golf fans. Are you interested in trying speed golf but feeling intimidated? Believe me, I get it. And Lauren, you get it too, right? What do I wear? What do I bring? What do I say to the person in the pro shop? The good news is, it's easy after you've done it once. So to help you get over the hump, we created the Speed Golf Starter Pack, a free package of resources designed to help you get started on your speed golf journey with confidence. You get an equipment checklist, word-for-word scripts to get a tee time for yourself or arrange a standing tee time at your local club, plus audio guides to help you warm up and even visualize a tournament. Every day you don't try speed golf is another day you're not getting fit while playing golf, and I feel sorry for you that you're missing that. Whoa. So
I love that, Adam. I think that's a great tool. I get asked that question a lot. Like, I think I would like speed golf. I think I'd be good at speed golf, but how do I get started?
if you're not going to have more courses in the network, which has been a struggle, then we have to get ways to get a tee time. So yeah, get the Speed Golf Starter Pack now. Get over the hump, become a confident, prepared speed golfer. Click the link below to get your Speed Golf Starter Pack. Andreas Finn, by virtue of that par, moves ahead of Robin Smith into fourth place, and we are moving on to the short par 3 13th. Not so short, 161 it says on the card. Looks like Jamie's going to stretch an 8-iron for that. Birdie putt here for the world number 1 from the front of the green. Really nicely lagged, left himself about 1 foot. Another easy par.
Awesome.
All right, so after that unfortunate bogey with the lip of the bunker on 11, Jamie has settled down nicely. And like we said, his fitness is carrying him to a low effort, even par back 9 so far. All right. A less than full hybrid there for Kitamura. Is that going to put him on the back of the green? I'll bet it is. Wow. call it 60 feet here, probably down the hill, likely double breaker. Very tough.
This is a tough one.
Yeah. Praying for a 2-putt here. That's
At least
convenient.
he can leave his bag there.
Very convenient.
It's right on the way to the next hole.
Okay. No, good speed there. Still left
Not
himself
bad
a
at all.
good 4 feet for the par. I think that might have been a little push. All right. Quick 4 from Kitamura.
Went right away.
He should stay in second place. Over Hogan. Hogan, 7-iron in hand. Nice looking golf swing there. All right. Birdie putt. This would be a big opportunity here. My gosh, perfect line.
Get in.
Just
Ugh.
6 inches short there.
Well played, though. Great hole.
Easy 3, gains a minute and 20 seconds on Kitamura, thanks to that par. Andreas, who's just moved up into 4th place, finds himself on the back of the green, similar position to Kitamura. Wedge in hand, looking to 2-putt. Hit that pretty hard. Tough to make a 3 from the back of that green, I think is what we're learning. Right. And now Robin Smith on the tee. A par here would put him back in front of Andreas.
It's great to watch it this way, back to back. You really see how you gain a lot of time with each par.
Exactly. You gain in more than one way when you make especially a really efficient par, like a nice up and down from the front of the green, way more efficient than a tough 2-putt from the back, for example. 3 and a minute 9 there for Robin Smith. He has really stabilized the ship here. Love to see it. And let's see what this leaderboard looks like. All right, Robin Smith up into 4th, and Jin Ota, we're going to need to keep an eye on that name. He's been climbing the leaderboard, just +1 through 13 holes. We don't have a camera on him, but he is a formidable speed golfer. Hole 14, short par 4. A lot of trouble around the green, so I think you'll see most of these golfers not take out driver here. Jamie Reid first among them. 3-iron out over the trouble, cutting back into the fairway. Great position here. Yes, very nice from Jamie. Pin high, call it
2 solid shots there.
15 feet here for his birdie. Oh, very nice lag. Easy par. A minute and 32 seconds. Are you kidding me? He doesn't even look like he's trying hard.
No, it doesn't. It looks so effortless.
All right, let's keep that number in mind. A minute and a half. Kitamura, like Jamie Reid, does not pull out the driver here. Does stripe it down the center of the fairway.
Yeah, it gets pretty narrow up there if you were to hit a driver with those 2 bunkers.
And I think Kitamura carries a pretty high lofted wedge. That looks like a short iron, call it maybe a 9-iron instead. Not as easy to control the distance, but my gosh, he's done it beautifully. Yes. Not too shabby with the putter either.
He is great at those approach shots, isn't he?
Yeah. Tap in par, 1:48.
Nicely done.
Very nicely played. From the 2020 Japanese champion, he remains in second place. Hogan on the tee. Earlier in the day, takes out Rob. He's going to play driver.
Rob's not afraid.
I think the alternative for him would probably be worse, because I think it would 7-iron would put him in an awkward distance for 7-iron. Now he caught that wedge shot a little thin, it looked like. All right. Just off the backside of the green. Could have been a lot worse, frankly. There's water over there.
Oh, that's too bad.
All right.
Yes.
Interesting strategic choice here. He's using the 7-iron for bump and runs, which forces him to make a club change when he goes to putt. But when you're going to knock it to a foot, I'm not going to second guess the master here.
That's right.
All right, back to Robin Smith, 3-wood in hand. Uh-oh. He does not like that one. Pulling out another ball.
This humidity's killing me.
Oh, speeding up again.
And I guess with the water down the right, there's no better place to drop, Lauren. Would you say so?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering where he went, where he thought that was the best option.
Right.
It may just have been the water right in front of him.
Yes. And maybe he pulled it hard. Finds himself in the bunker. All right. Again, has caught it thin. This is not good. That's my professional analysis.
I'd agree with you. Is he going to have to drop again here?
All right. Dropping again. Oh, my gosh. From water to bunker to water.
That's too bad. That's all it takes, though, is one bad shot, and it can unravel quickly.
Yes. And
Take it from me.
All right. Wow. Good roll there, but my gosh. And all right, now he's got, 3 feet coming back. I think this is for an 8.
Whew.
All right. Tough to watch that from Robin, who looked like just a hole ago like he had really stabilized his game. I think it's safe to say he'll be dropping down the leaderboard after that.
Yes.
All right. Drops all the way to 8th place.
Wow.
Jin Ota suddenly in the top 5. And we're on to hole 15. You notice that this green is right next to the water. No margin for error on the right side.
It's a very short hole, but it is a bit daunting, as you can see.
Yep. 128 on the card. Jamie taking a soft 8-iron here.
And this is a hole in regular golf that probably wouldn't scare you much. But in speed golf, when you don't have all of your clubs, you're always in between clubs.
Exactly right.
That was a great shot there to a back pin.
Oh, yes. Great spot. Really safe play for Jamie. Easy 3 in 57 seconds, and he is moving on. Kitamura plays a pretty straight ball, a slight draw, which means he's going to be starting this one over the water.
Good. It bounced over. Whew.
And
I think he was holding his breath on that one, as was his score.
a bit of a butt clencher right there.
Thank goodness for that little draw.
That's right. All right. Took a confident wedge swing there. Gave it a little bit more than he wanted. About 10 feet here for the par. For the par here, and with that last up and down, Hogan is closing strong. All right, easy 2-putt from Kitamura. Unfortunate bogey there. And let's see what Rob Hogan has to say about all that. 7-iron in hand on this short hole. This is, as I've discussed with Jason Hawkins, in my opinion, a gray zone for Rob clubs-wise. I think from 140 to 170, he's strong. But from 110 to 140, tough to sometimes hit those distances. Really well played. Almost the same spot as Jamie Reid. Didn't catch that one perfectly clean, but this should be a reasonable cleanup here on the 15th. Very nice from Rob Hogan.
Okay, good hole. 55
Yeah,
seconds.
55 seconds, even having to go over and back. All right. Andreas Finn, who has just moved in to 4th place, doesn't love it. You hear him talking to it. I don't speak Swedish, so I don't know what he said.
But you know he was talking to it.
You could tell. All right.
And that's easy to do, to leave it out to the left.
Right.
You're thinking, don't go right, don't go right.
Well, you leave it out to the left and you leave yourself in a dangerous spot. And oh my gosh, that has
Exactly
rolled
right.
off the green
Left is no
into the
picnic
water.
either.
And this is a worst case scenario on the par 3
Oh,
15.
shoot.
He's raked the bunker. Got to check, but no, that ball is gone. Takes his drop. And boy, this, if he's lucky, this is a slow 5, a slow double bogey. Very nice stroke there. Minute and 37, making a double bogey. And this would be a good time. This would be a great time to remind our viewers about Analytical IQ. Hey, healthcare executives, all 3 of you who are watching this, are you losing $500,000 a year or more in your Medicare Advantage risk contracts? If so, do you want somebody to take a look at that for you? That's my day job. When I'm not doing speed golf commentary, I'm helping healthcare executives like you turn around their performance in Medicare Advantage risk arrangements. So, if you're losing $500,000 a year or more in an MA deal, don't wait. Head to analyticaliq.com. There's a link below, and book a free call with me. But I was going to say, Lauren, this would be a good time to remind our viewers about what happens on the back 9 of the second day of a speed golf tournament, which is stuff gets hard.
It does. You're tired. The end is near, but you're tired. And as we talked about before, one of the nice things about speed golf is that it's quick and that you don't have time to overthink. But one of the hard things about speed golf is that it's quick and you don't have time to think or calm yourself down after a bad shot or a bad break.
That's right. And especially watching in this format, it becomes obvious that every second you spend recovering, lowering your heart rate, can cost you when the margins are this thin. 4 seconds separating Kitamura from Rob Hogan, for example.
Absolutely.
And he is taking driver off the deck here. This hole gets skinny.
Ooh.
All right.
It does. It does. That's water there on the left side.
All right. Looks like he did not make great contact there. Gonna leave himself, I would say, just under 150 yards here. Looks like short iron in hand. Uh-oh. That one came off left, Lauren.
It did. Left is no picnic.
That's right. Okay. In the rough, downhill lie. Got a long way to go, at least 25 yards here. This is going to be so hard to get close. Yeah. I mean, he landed that in a pretty good spot, and boy.
Yes, there's just nowhere to land it there.
Okay. Chipping uphill, thankfully. He is good enough to get this one up and down, but boy, he needs it. Okay.
Oh. All right, on the putting surface.
Not going to do it. This for a double.
Okay. Some tired swings there, I think.
Tired swings, double bogey in 339. I would call this a gaping hole for Rob Hogan to fill if he can manage it. Doesn't love that driver swing. See where that ends up.
Yeah, the one-handed finish usually isn't a good sign.
No, and Rob plays a fade, and that one came off to the right. We can see he has room to play a soft 7-iron. Gets it over the bunker. I don't think you could do any better than that. Oh, did not get it over the bunker.
No, that is just what you wanted to do. Unless he's in the bunker. Ugh, must have just got the lip there.
I apologize. Yeah, big swing. Camera operator loves it. Thank you, Chris.
Good contact there. All right.
All right, wedge in hand, hitting 4.
I like the socks. Are those Argyle?
Those are Argyle. A question, where is Argyle? For all we know, it's a neighbor of his in Ireland.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Great shot.
Nearly holes it there. Now this is, I think, a 2-footer for bogey.
All right.
Rolls it in and has gained, a minute and 2/3 on Kitamura with that bogey.
Iron off the tee here.
Andreas does not carry wood. This is a driving iron. Hit this all day. On the par 5 fourth, you might remember there's kind of a long carry over water. He carried it by just a couple of yards.
Right.
Good looking contact there.
How many clubs does he have there, Adam? Just 3?
I believe he's carrying 4. I think he's got, well, might just be 3. We'll have to take a closer look at that.
His bag looks pretty vacant to me.
That's, well, right, especially coming from a speed golfer who carries 6 like you.
That's one of my goals. I've got to get it down at least 1 club lower.
That is the 3-club set. You're exactly right. Good eye. And is that going in?
Right on the edge. He waited for it too.
Yep, that was smart to wait. That was worth waiting a second or two. All right, a 6 in 306. And Robin Smith looking to get off the schneid, as my good friend Lauren Cupp would say.
It can be a long day with no birdies.
It can. And we're changing up the coverage here on hole 16, and you're about to see why. It's because Jamie Reid, who teed off last, has caught up to Robin Smith, and you can hear him yelling, "Keep running, keep running."
This is going to be very exciting. I was hoping we would capture this. I watched the last couple holes here. This is really interesting.
This is great stuff. Jamie is so sure that he has the world championship in the bag and that he doesn't want to compromise Robin's chance for a podium finish. So instead of asking to play through, he's just going to play behind Robin and frankly hit into Robin to speed him up. All right. So Robin playing his second with Jamie's ball flying over his head. Jamie hitting driver off the deck here.
Wait till we get to 18, baby. This is exciting.
This is great stuff.
Cool that they're teammates too.
Yep. I can hear Jamie again. Keep running. Keep running. Birdie putt for Robin. Bang!
Ooh, a little 4 with that encouragement from his teammate.
Oh, and just what the doctor ordered. And Jamie, with the driver off the deck, has found himself in the scrub here.
This is his third shot
but
here.
has an angle. This is his third.
Get in.
Oh, he likes it if he's begging for it to get in.
Camera operator loves it.
And he should.
And here we are.
Great shot from the Pine Needles.
Birdie putt from Jamie doesn't quite fall, but a very comfortable 5. And that is, oh my gosh, 2 minutes and 39 seconds while waiting for his teammate.
Amazing. He looks so effortless, so lackadaisical, really.
You have to call it out there. Birdie for Jin Ota. He is now in 4th place. Even par on the day has passed by Andreas. And Hogan all the way up to 2nd. Hogan will be the first one we see on the 17th tee here. 17, a mid-distance par 4, guarded by those trees, especially on the left side. Those trees that Rob found himself in yesterday. Ooh, I can see that ball. That was a pull hook. Okay. Has not found the ball. Dropping now. Good contact there with the 7-iron, but this hole was a problem for Rob in round 1. Looks to be a problem again in round 2. Fourth shot there, really nicely played with the wedge, but this is no gimme, Lauren.
No. Knock it in, Rob.
Oh my goodness.
A little short. That's too bad.
Double bogey on the par 4 17th, and a lot is going to come down to this 18th hole. My goodness.
It is. It's close. Look at those scores between 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
That's right. Kitamura right down the center here. This is an opportunity.
He takes a little more time than some of the others we've seen.
Must not have struck the driver well, because that was a fairway wood that he hit pretty full and is still short of the green.
Yes, this is one of the tougher holes out here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Par putt here. Up the hill, we saw Rob leave this one short. This is a bit longer than the putt Rob had. Call it 10 feet for par. Oh, really nicely struck. Wow. Can't believe that went by. This hole must be on a bit of a ridge, I'm thinking.
Yes, that was one of the tougher greens, if I recall.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Stripe that driving iron.
All right. He likes it. And Andreas, after a rough stretch of holes, just like all these guys, fighting to hang on to his golf game, to his will to live.
Try to make it to the finish line.
That's right. Oh, and you notice that he carries the Speedgolfer special. I mean, that looks like the Orlamar pitch and putt to me, but it doesn't have legs on it. I think he sawed the legs off to make it lighter weight.
Yeah, boy.
The ingenuity of speed golfers.
I know, that's kind of one of the fun/dorky parts about speed golf.
One of the reasons we love it so much. My gosh, what is that?
Ugh. Oh, that's painful.
All right. I think it's official. This green is not fair.
It's true. Let's call it unfair. Where's the superintendent? Get him on the next.
Makes me think of that 12th hole at the U.S. Open. Wes taps in his putt on your husband, Wes Cupp, taps in his putt on the 18th hole, and he yells, "Where's Mel?"
So what's up?
That was a very tough pin location.
Poor Mel. We gave it to him pretty good about that.
It was either the head greenskeeper or the intern who made that. There's no in between there.
Was. Yeah, exactly right.
All right.
No, you could hear screams all over the course. You knew where they were coming from.
Well, and Rob Hogan won that tournament in part because he made an amazing comebacker on that 12th hole for a par. All right. Jamie, after hitting his ball over Robin's head, finds himself in the trees.
Yeah, had to be in the right spot there.
Does not hesitate, and you see them scatter there. All right, Robin, trying his best to compose himself, would love to get a nice up and down par here. That's right. Just trying to get out of Jamie's way.
Right, and move it along.
Got a par putt. This is the most makeable par putt we've seen so far on this hole. It should break right to left. Oh, and he's done it. All right. Pressure seems to be helping Robin.
Let's go.
Good hole.
See Jamie just about to play his third shot from the fairway, waiting on Robin to hole out. Confident stroke, airing just on the short side. It looks like he's making a habit of that, making sure to miss on the short side. That is exactly, wow.
Makes
best
sense,
lag
especially
putt
in the position he's in.
of the entire group there. Tap in 5 for Jamie. That's right. A lot of fives for the featured speed golfers. Robin Smith alone on an island.
One to go.
All right, Robin passes Andreas Finn with that par. And after making that 8, my gosh, the recovery. You love to see it. And this is it. Hole 18, last hole of the Speedgolf World Championships. What do you have in store for us, everybody? Rob Hogan, second place to Kitamura.
This should be exciting.
By just over a minute. A par for Rob probably seals it. Bit of a downhill lie, a little more than 150. I mean, this is a great 7-iron distance for him. But he's looking left. I do not like the look of that. There's water over to the left. All right. Wow.
Offside his ball there.
He's found it, but there's nothing easy about this shot. I mean,
it came out of there.
That was an amazing shot.
Ooh, that was buried. What a shot.
Yep. Now looking to 2-putt for a 5 here. Takes his time. He knows this is important. All right. 5 for Rob Hogan. Comes around 80 shots in 44 minutes and 52 seconds. Door is open for Kitamura here. Didn't sound like the best contact.
To that bunker.
Here's some foreshadowing from the camera operator that might be in the bunker, and he was right. Center of the bunker here.
It's easy to do.
And this is going to be a short iron here. This is gettable. Going to need to make clean contact. Sounded good.
It sure did.
All right, just short of the green. We saw some great up and downs, especially on the front 9. Want to see one right now. Okay, just a bit long. That's been a bit of a pattern. Right. And this for second place. Just misses on the high side. And that's a 79 in 49 minutes, 37 seconds. The only serious blemish on the card was that double bogey on the tough par 5, 16th. Andreas Finn, driving iron in hand, could get himself in the top 5, depending on what he and Robin Smith do here. He talks to himself just like I do.
He's taking his time here. I wonder if he's between.
Hopefully he's nicer to himself in his self-talk than I am to myself.
I feel you there.
Uh-oh. Had a tough lie with the ball above his feet there and managed to push it to the right side. Fatigue is tough. The pressure is tough. Everybody's watching. This is why the 18th hole at Glen Oaks in Kentucky is one of the toughest places for me. You have to carry it over the water while everybody is watching.
Yes, you've got to carry that water, that crazy green, and everybody's watching from above. All right, good putt.
Yes! Nice finish for Andreas. Another 79 here, 49 minutes and 26 seconds. Mikko, haven't seen much of him today. Partially camera issues. Partially he has just been outside the top 4 featured speed golfers. We're going to see it. All right. Same spot as Rob Hogan. Whew, crispy shot there.
Okay, good swing there. Yep.
All right. And the 2018 world champion has a birdie putt here. Boy, would this be huge.
Knock it in.
Gave it a chance. And 77 in 55 minutes and 8 seconds at 51 years old. This guy is an absolute machine. I love watching Mikko play. All right. And here we are. The Kiwis are taking hole 18. Jamie, driver off the deck. Just paced it right over the water.
It's amazing. They're going to finish together in the dark.
In style.
Take a breather.
Robin, one more full swing today. Sounded good. And Jamie just behind him. Man, Robin must have hit that 3-wood really well.
Mm-hmm. Here they come.
Here they come. And the entirety of the Speedgolf World Championships is here. People in the fairway taking video. There are golf carts all rolling along behind them. And this is it. This is the big finish.
And here they come in matching outfits together.
Jamie actually
chipping at the same time.
Jamie actually first to hit his third, followed by Robin. Gonna play a little runner there. Didn't bounce quite the way he thought it would. And now, I don't know what the ruling would be. I think Jamie could actually putt here, but he's giving Robin the floor. Like we said, he has confidence that he is going to win the World Championships. Wants to give Robin every chance to get the best finish he can. And are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was a little surprised here. Robin didn't let him just putt out.
A victory 4 years in the making. Jamie Reid, your 2022 world champion, 77 shots in 43 minutes, even waiting for Robin Smith to finish on the 18th. Have we mentioned that this guy is on a completely different level of speed golf? It is hard to imagine the person who is going to come up and challenge Jamie Reid here.
Yeah, absolutely. And he gave a really passionate speech after at the awards ceremony. He's definitely put a lot of work over the last 3-4 years into this moment. So it was great to see him come out on top.
Absolutely. And with bogeys from Rob Hogan and Motoharu Kitamura, Jin Ota gets silver at this event. He came from 8th place, I believe, to earn that honor, shooting an even par 72 on the second day. Amazing golf from Ota-san, and wish we could have seen it on video. Rob Hogan rounds out your podium, and Kitamura, Andreas Finn, Robin Smith, Mikko Rantanen. I want to thank all of you guys as featured speed golfers for giving the world a chance to see what this sport is all about. Your performances were frankly astounding, and so thank you very much. I want to thank Chris Hundhausen, the professor of speed golf, who was the camera crew chief at the World Championships. The cameras didn't arrive on the first day. He and the team improvised. They took every camera that we had on site, and they managed to get great coverage of our featured speed golfers in round one, including one West Cup. And I want to thank Cole and Arturo and Michael, our camera operators who drove down from Jacksonville. I want to thank Nick Evans and Scott Dawley and Jason Hawkins, who all held a camera at one point or other. I want to thank Ievgenii and Lex, who are helping behind the scenes to make these videos pop. And I want to thank you, Lauren Cupp, for lending your speed golf expertise and your aura of credibility to this fly-by-night broadcast.
Oh, it was so much fun to watch it in action.
Awesome. All right. And last of all, thanks to you, the viewers, the speed golf community, for watching these videos. We appreciate your telling your friends and family about speed golf, baby. We think this is an amazing sport. And if you're new to watching this, what you need to know is that we are trying to produce Shake Shack level content at McDonald's prices. We are trying to keep the budget really tight because, as you can tell from the sponsors, nobody's really paying us for this quite yet. So Thank you all. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for making the World Championships possible. Thanks for entrusting me with this important event in our sports history. And I hope very much that we did you proud.
Thanks for capturing our event so beautifully, Adam. Nice job.
So nice of you to say, Lauren. Look for the Women's World Championship finals on Speed Golf Baby. That's going to do it for your 4-part broadcast coverage of the Speed Golf World Championships presented by Keough Golf. Jamie Reid is 1997 Tiger Woods. Speed Golf Baby. Let's go. Speed Golf Baby is all about promoting health, fitness, and fun through the game of speed golf. If you like what we're doing, please engage with this video to tell the algorithm that you'd like to see more speed golf. Thanks, everybody.